This is Prophet Blake, and you are listening to Worship Radio International, the world's #1 online Christian radio station.
And welcome to Let's Fix It with Chenauda. Sit back and take some copious notes as we provide you with some awesome solutions to your financial matters. Invite your family and invite your friends. While you're watching Facebook Live, I need you to share. I am Shenauda Harris, your financial specialist, offering solutions to your financial matters. Today's show is dedicated to the families of the most recent tragedies that have taken place in Texas and in Ohio. As a people, we need to do better by our community, meaning elect people who are going to change the laws and to help prevent some of the senseless crimes that we are experiencing across this country. We need leaders that make conscious decisions as well as make consequences for more severe type situations that we've experienced over the last few days. We deserve it. Our children deserve better as well. So we're still praying for those families that are impacted both in Texas and in Ohio. Today's topic is going to be identity protection. Here recently, we've gone through an Equifax breach and a breach from Capital One, the credit card company. So, what I want to do today is break down the importance of having identity protection to protect your identity and what you need to do in the event that you have been impacted by someone stealing your identity. Also, let me give you my contact information just so you'll have it, and we'll say it again later in the show. My phone number is 734-752-8818. I'm on Facebook at Chenauda M. Harris. My Instagram is Chenauda. And my email is letsfixitwithchenauda@gmail.com. My website for services is www.chenaudaharris.com. Let's talk about some facts now. Do you realize 19 people become victims of identity theft each minute? That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Let's talk about some preventative identity theft measures. First, you need to check your credit report regularly. Shred unsolicited credit card applications. So all those applications that come in the mail, Fingerhut, Brayling, you want to destroy all of those applications that you plan on not participating in. You want to use a shredder because you want all the documentation not to be placed in your garbage cans. You do have people that stroll through people's garbage for whatever reason to get papers that pertain to people's personal business. And you'd be surprised at the amount of personal information that you have on what we most refer to as junk mail. Keep your social security number, your social security card in a safe location. So if you have like a lockbox at home, you want to keep it secured. Don't respond to spam emails either. So when you're looking at your emails, don't be so easily and quick to give out your personal information because you have no idea as to whom you may be giving it to. The most prevalent forms of identity theft are 45% comes from taxes and wage-related fraud, 16% is credit card fraud, 10% is phone and utility fraud, and 6% is in the banks. Experian research shows us that synthetic identity fraud has grew more than 35%. And as you can tell with the various breaches that are going on, that number is growing faster and faster. And so many people are being impacted by these different breaches. You have like over 16.7 million US consumers that are impacted by identity theft. So, what we want to do is start helping protect you from being a target for identity theft. So, let's talk about the most common ways to commit identity theft. Many people don't realize how easily it is to obtain your personal data without having to break into your home. I mean, let's think about this. You're talking to someone or engaging in a conversation on the phone, and somebody's asking you for personal information. Do you not give that personal information up? The answer is no, because you don't know who that person is on the other side of the phone. You don't know what they're going to do with your data. Understand this: Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, they're not calling you to get your information. So if you're getting calls from people that are asking you for your personal information, my suggestion is don't give it away. I know a lot of elderly people seem to be more lenient with being targets and giving up the information. Well, we want to stop giving out that information on the telephone. That's going to help decrease the problem. Now, don't wait until it's late, but we recommend you enroll into some type of identity theft program as soon as possible. I personally have one. It's through my services that I offer, and we'll talk about that shortly. But we need to be very conscious and aware that identity theft could very well happen to you. Let's just say you lost your wallet. You got to start all over fresh. You've got to have an account for everything that was in your wallet or in your purse. In the event something happened, your purse was stolen, that means all your credit cards, your driver's license, and if you diligently carry your social security card, that information is jeopardized as well. That's a lot of running around and backtracking to try to do to protect your identity. Whereas if you have certain mechanisms in place, it does help alleviate some of that. But here are the 5 common types of identity theft. You've got financial identity theft, social security identity theft, medical identity theft, character and criminal identity theft, and driver's license identity theft. So you want to know that just about everything that you do, your identity could be at jeopardy or jeopardized if you're not careful. Now, let me tell you a few things that you're going to have to do if you become a victim of identity theft. One, you're going to have to go file a police report at your local police department in which the theft took place. You want to make sure you have a personal copy of that police report. So, in the event something should happen with a breach or something, you have proof that you went and filed the necessary steps for that theft. And then file a complaint with the FTC as well. Those 2 things are pertinent when you have become a victim of identity theft. Here's some things, some tips to help prevent yourself from identity theft. One, education. We want to make sure that we're giving you the most up-to-date information here on the Let's Fix It with Chenauda show, just so that you have all of the best information before you so you can make intelligent decisions. And a lot of the information that we're given are things that sometimes we should know better about, but some of us just have had bad habits that we've developed over the years and just haven't taken the necessary measures to put in place. Coalition online identity theft. Like I was saying online, be careful about answering spam and putting your personal being free giving of your personal information online. Padlock your credit file. And then you also want to check your credit report annually. I've stated before, if you can go to www.annualcreditreport.com, and that's all one word, .com, annualcreditreport.com. You're allowed one free credit report per year, per consumer. Those are the rules. You want to go through your credit report to make sure that all those accounts that are on there, they are yours and that nothing has been opened or jeopardized by somebody else. In the event that you find something that doesn't look right, then you want to immediately start a dispute process. Share personal information only with people and companies you trust. So basically, don't share your business with people unless you already have a business relationship with. So as I stated before, if you get a call, "Hi, this is so-and-so from Experian," Experian is not going to be calling you. They're going to notify you by mail, via email, and it's also stated on your credit report if you've been impacted by the Equifax breach, just so you'll know. Because I have been impacted by it, and I've gotten notification from the credit bureau, as well as it is now on my report stating that my identity has been impacted by that particular breach. Make online purchases only with companies that have secure connections. So if you don't see the little red lock box on a website when you're shopping online, don't use that site. It may not be secured. You want to make sure that when you are shopping on a secured site so that your information and data is never jeopardized. Never give out your personal information over the phone, as I stated before, unless you initiated the call. And even then, when you initiate a call, you probably still need to be cautious of whom you're sharing your personal information with. And never have your social security number printed on your checks. A lot of people have gotten away with writing checks, but some people still are old school and tend to write checks. But if you've got your social security number on those checks, please remove that information. Therefore, it doesn't put you in jeopardy. I'm going to pause a second and give out my information once again. My phone number is 734-752-8818, and I am Chenauda M. Harris on Facebook. And on Instagram, I'm Chenauda. And my email is letsfixitwithchenauda@gmail.com. My website for services is www.chenaudaharris.com. Now, let's talk about identity theft companies. There are lots of companies that offer identity theft protection. The plan that I offer has identity theft as well. But here are some of the other companies that you can research and choose which is going to give you the best services. You have LifeLock, ID Shield, ID Watchdog, Identity Guard, Experian, Privacy Guard, and Identity Protect. Now, if you plan on getting services with me through my United Credit Education Services plan, we do offer that protection. So we monitor your identity to make sure that it is secured. We do credit monitoring as well. So those are a part of our services, along with the credit restoration, the credit builder, the credit attorney, the My Care plan, which includes your will, trust, power of attorney. We show you your net worth, and we show you how to save and budget. We want to definitely give you the budgeting tools to help you budget your money and be able to increase your credit score. Also, we give you a financial lockbox to lock all pertinent information that may be needed in the event of your passing. So those are very key items that we definitely want to make sure that people have access to. And from now until this Saturday, August 10th, I am running a special as a part of my Empowerment 500. As you know, I'm helping 500 people become financially empowered this year. We are growing this movement with people who are ready to purchase homes, cars, and or just really get their affairs in order. A lot of people are just sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, not having enough money in month. Also, just not being able to have the financial freedoms to buy the different things that they so choose to. So we definitely want to invite you to become a part of this particular movement. And this week, by Saturday, August 10th, midnight, I am giving a special blessing to anyone who signs up with the services. The first 5 people will get a 5-day vacation voucher to Cancun, Mexico. I can get excited about being someplace sunny and warm, even though we've got a lot of sun here in the metropolitan Detroit area today. But it would just be so nice to be sitting on the beach somewhere enjoying. So what I need you to do about this Empowerment 500 is our services may or may not be for you. However, I'm certain you might know of someone who is definitely in need of the services that we have to offer. And I would greatly appreciate if you share the information, share my information to those that might be in need. Might know someone who is thinking about buying a house this year. We still have a little more than 100 and I want to say 45 days, I believe, left in the year of 2019 before we march into 2020. If you are super serious about making some changes in your life, those things can take you into a brand new year of 2020 with some awesome room to set you up for financial success for the year of 2020. So if a home is something you desire, a new car is something that you desire, and you have less than perfect credit, definitely we need to have a conversation. So like I said, call a friend, tell a friend. Tomorrow evening, I will be doing consultations at the National Night Out. It's a free event hosted by the City of Inkster Police. Bring your family. They're going to have all sorts of different activities. It's going to be held at 26279 Michigan Avenue in the City of Inkster at the Inkster Police Department tomorrow from 5 to 9. And you'll see these different events going on across the country. It's an activity that you can take the family to enjoy, and it's put on by the public safeties officers within different counties and cities. So I look forward to seeing you in Inkster tomorrow. So, if you have found my information to be of education, I definitely want to hear from you. I am available to speak at networking events, churches, organizational meetings as well. But most importantly, I'm really interested in your feedback and engagement. And you can definitely inbox me on Facebook with your pointers or information that you would like for me to cover. I also encourage small businesses to book me. We have some awesome benefits to help your employees. And some of the best engagements for me would be large groups because the information that I have to share is needed to the masses as we provide financial solutions to your financial matters. So contact me for bookings. You want to call me at 734-752-8818. And again, my email is let's fix it with Chenauda at gmail.com. So, as we are preparing, as I stated before, to go into the new year and the new school year, in a couple of months, in October, we'll be getting ready to launch our scholarship program. So, teachers that have ages 8 to 18, I would love to hear from you because we are working towards our financial literacy program for our youth with our youth financial literacy program. So I'm extremely excited about what that program has to offer and definitely want to be a part of teaching our youth responsible financial habits. As they get older, this information will be pertinent and prevalent to them as they go through their journey. Also, in October, we'll be launching our scholarship program. The essay contest will start. So I'm excited because this year our company gave away over $350,000 in scholarship money to graduating seniors from high school and college freshmen. And this contest is very easy. And just think, it could be one of your students, it could be one of your children, it could be one of your grandchildren. I'm super excited because one of my followers' daughters was a recipient of $7,000. So I know as a mom, as well as a former college student, college is an expense and it's an expensive expense. So every little bit helps. So we definitely want to be able to get the scholarship information out to everybody. And I definitely want to continue to keep it on your minds because when it hits, I need you guys to just be ready. Be ready to roll and get your kids ready and get them on board. And if you are a teacher, definitely we want to get you on board with our financial literacy program as well. So, as we begin to close out our show for this week, I want to give a special thanks to my awesome producer, Blaine Irvin. He'll be coming to us real soon with his testimonial about his experience with our services. And I can't wait to hear all of what is transpiring as he goes through this process. I'm really excited, and I know he's super excited about the process as well. So, my contact information once again as we begin to close: 734-752-8818. My Facebook is Chenauda M. Harris, and my Instagram is Chenauda. The email is let's fix it with Chenauda at gmail.com. And my website for services is www.chenaudaharris.com. worshipradiointernational.com. And should you have any questions, definitely, please, let's talk. I want to be able to be of assistance as best as I can to all of my listeners. We are greatly appreciative of everybody tuning in here today on Worship Radio International with the Let's Fix It with Chenauda show. So until next week, till God says the same, have an awesome week.
This is Prophet Blaine, and you are listening to Worship Radio International, the world's #1 online Christian radio station.